$500 a year, unlimited data, anywhere you go in the country, in the middle of nowhere. Hi, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to get unlimited Wi-Fi year-round for between $500 and $600 a year. So let's talk about the gear you're going to need. Right now I have a personal hotspot, which I'll get to in the next part of this video, and I have a MIMO antenna, which I have linked below. They're about $60 on Amazon, but I think they're totally worth it. They can get you the same results, if not better, compared to a $500 WeBoost system. I currently use a service called Calyx Institute. It is a tax-deductible internet provider that gives you a Wi-Fi router and then unlimited data on the Sprint T-Mobile network. I've been able to basically run this YouTube channel, watch any Netflix, general streaming. Gaming depends on the location. I haven't tried it, but I'm in a really good spot right now, so I'll give it a go for this video. And yeah, it's just been great. I'll leave a link below for Calyx, and you can sign up. You can pay $175 every 3 months, or you can pay flat out $600 for the year. The second year is going to be $500 because the initial $100 covers the router, and you get a free t-shirt, so it's kind of cool. Let's talk about how I set up my router at each new boondocking location. I start with Campendium.com, and I compare the campsite I'm interested in with their coverage map to see if T-Mobile is available there. From there, when I'm arriving at the location, I start by turning my router on as I approach where I'm interested in camping for the next couple of weeks. That gives me a general idea of where the bars are at that location. Again, bars don't mean much, but they give you a general idea of how strong the signal is. Once I'm parked and set up, I'll start running the Google Internet Speed Test, which gives me an exact megabits per second answer of how fast my internet's going to be. Depending on the range I'm in, I will either leave my router as is because it's normal and fast enough, or I start plugging in my MIMO antenna and looking around my rig to where I can best position my router. Once you find that, you're good to go. In the next part, I will talk about what to expect from your megabits per second and what each kind of signal range gives you as far as general use. Let's talk about what you can expect with the different Wi-Fi signal ranges you'll get. Anything lower than 1 megabits per second, you don't have Wi-Fi. Unfortunately, it's just not fast enough to really load any web page or stream any video. What I usually do for that is I have a couple of iTunes movies downloaded. I have books that I can read and pass the time. Wine doesn't hurt, just to, when you feel disconnected, it's nice to have just general entertainment things to kill the time. Sorry for the interruption. In this last clip, I was getting attacked by fire ants and forgot to mention 2 to 3 megabits per second. 2 to 3 megabits per second is weak, but it's good enough to get a 480 720p Netflix YouTube streaming situation. It's going to be a little grainy, but if you disconnect all of your devices except the one you're using, you'll have stable internet. When you have multiple devices connected with a signal like this, it's not really going to work. So just know that when you have 2 to 3 megabits per second, one device should be fine. 6 megabits per second and up, you're pretty golden. That's 1080p video, regular normal internet, and definitely having one device with Wi-Fi on helps, but for the most part you can have most of your devices on and not really worry about slowing down the connection. 20 should be good for gaming, 1080p video, regular normal internet, and then anything above 40 is golden. 4K video, actually blazing fast. Yeah, that's as much as I want to talk because I'm scared of these fire ants. So let's talk about what to do when you have a weak signal. And I'm talking 1 to 3 megabits per second. When you're at 1 to 3 megabits per second, you want one device, and I would turn off all my other devices or put them in airplane mode just so I can focus that one signal onto my computer. I found that when I'm at 2 to 3 megabits per second on my router, I just plug my MIMO antenna in, kind of look around for a bit, and I usually find that 6 megabits per second. When I first started uploading YouTube videos, I would start the upload at 8 p.m. and wake up the next day at 8 a.m. and it would still be at 98%. But what I've noticed with my phone, I'll usually airdrop the file to my phone and then just use my data carrier's data and upload the video in 5 to 15 minutes. So any heavy uploads you need to do or important Zoom conferences you have, if you have good cell service, I would do that rather than, work with a weaker signal. Yeah, that's everything. I hope this helps. I hope you subscribe. New videos every Sunday. And yeah, if you have questions in the comments below, just leave them there and I'll answer them to the best of my knowledge. I try to reply to everyone. I reply to everyone. Super small YouTube channel. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one.